welcome back to my channel. I'm Sara, and this week I have been finishing NaNoWriMo. I had made the 50k in the 13th of November, and I kept going. So yesterday on the 30th I ended up with 77 and 600,000 words for this book that I'm working on. I have been talking about it, so I will leave a link to the last video where I talked a bit about how I finished, how I considered it finished on the past week, but I kept working on it, and I made 200 and something words more, but I mainly have been rereading it and editing a few things, not doing any major edits or rewrite. I have been back to the drawing board, so I'm working some things out for this story. I need to advance on the other book, on the book 2 of this story, because this is a trilogy and I am planning for 3 books. And now I know that I have to plan and write a bit more about the book 2 so that I can finish book 1. Well, I'm back again. This isn't the original video. I had a sound problem with my first video, my first intro, so I ended up losing everything that I made because it has no sound. So now I'm back to the camera audio, not with the microphone, because I don't know what happened and I don't want to repeat that again. So I was talking about the end of NaNoWriMo. I'm quite pleased with it. The project is not finished. I have a lot of things to do. I have two more books to write on this series, but I have already salvaged that part of the last video. Moving on this week that has passed, I went bowling, something that I haven't been able to do for 20 years, something like that. It was very fun. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. I kind of embarrassed myself sometimes because I forgot a lot of things, and I was trying to have more fun than to play well. So it is what it is. It was fun. I liked it, and I plan to repeat it soon. This week has had 2 themes which I enjoyed very much, but they were just influences. There aren't any footage of it because it doesn't make sense. The first theme, it's Christmas, so Christmas presents. I have already started on my shopping for Christmas, and I do love to make some crafts and to make gifts for people. So usually I have a few weeks to do this, but this year with NaNoWriMo I didn't focus on that. So this past week, with the NaNoWriMo almost finished, I was getting on with those projects. Also, this week I have been very happy because we have bought the tickets to Comic-Con. So next week we'll be going to Comic-Con here in Lisbon. I hope I can film a bit and show you a bit how Comic-Con is made here. So let's see. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm really looking forward to this event.
Stable much? Nope.
So this year I wanted to choose my readings for December. So usually in December I like to read some things that are a bit less difficult or a bit more fun to read, more light to read. So I have already selected a few, and I am going to start with this one by G.R. Ward. It's called A Warm Heart in Winter. So it's from the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and I am looking forward to this. I do love this series, and I haven't read anything by Ward for a long time now. Oh, and I haven't read most of anything in November, so I am looking forward for some reading moments on December. Next one is this one, which I picked up a few days ago from Danielle Steele. It's I think, I don't know the original title, but it's Friends Forever, something like that. I don't know how they translated it. It doesn't have the original. So I hope this is a good fun book for December readings, so I'm looking forward to it. Then I wanted to finish this one, Beren and Luthien from J.R.R. Tolkien. This edition was annotated and compiled by Christopher Tolkien, so Tolkien's son, which passed away not too long, and it has a few annotations that I found very interesting. I wanted to read it, I wanted to finish it, because I have been reading it for a long time. Usually I hop on several books and read a few pages and then hop on to another one and read a few pages, and I was enjoying this one very much. My cover is a bit cranky, stormed, but that's okay. I have bought it like this and I don't mind. It's a black cover inside. Usually I don't mind when I find books that I want to read on secondhand or already, or the copies that the stores have that get torn by people, customers. Usually people aren't very careful with books in bookstores, so sometimes they sell those copies at a more affordable price. I do like books in secondhand, so, and I'm a scribbler, so I do a lot of this on my books. I don't know if you can see it, with more markers and notes, and this one has a lot of pencil notes, but usually I use markers, so they are mine, and I like to do my notes on them. So, Beren and Luthien, I want to finish this one in December. Another book I have here, it's not for reading purposes, so it's Ernst Haeckel, Art Forms in Nature, in The Prince of Ernst Haeckel. So this book is mainly references for painting, so it has a lot of drawings, a lot of nature weird creatures, which I find interesting to look at, and maybe to pick up some ideas, not just for drawing, but for story also, because composition and color and form, when we are describing something, for example, it's very useful to have a clear picture of what we are describing. So I find that other arts help us in our writings, because we get more aware of what we are talking about, if we see things from other perspectives, from other artistic perspectives. So I have bought this one. I have bought another one more complete from Haeckel, but it's not for me. It's a Christmas present. And that has a bit more reading. Taschen was doing a promo on these books and from other authors, and usually they are great references, so if you want you can look it up on Amazon. And my last one for December, I picked this one up just a few days ago, 2 days ago I think, and it's a Brian Selznick, Wonderstruck, from Brian Selznick. I have been wanting to read something from Selznick for a long time now, but it's a bit difficult to find books because he draws, so his books are quite different from our usual stories, and this means that the price usually goes up a bit. We all have a budget to keep, so another beautiful picture. I have already started it and I am quite enjoying it, so I want to read this in December. And as you can see, I have picked another handled copy from the bookstore. So they, one of my favorite bookstores here, now has a policy that puts their handled books which are a bit torn or which have some issues. Usually it's with the covers, because people like to see inside the books but don't treat them properly, and it goes through a lot of hands, so they end up torn. So, and now they sell them at a lower price. This one was half price, so it's a good thing for people like me that doesn't care much about the outside of the books and more of what's on the inside. So these are my picks for December, and later I hope I can give you an overview of what I thought about them. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have liked to go bowling with me and picking my reads for December and hearing a bit about my NaNoWriMo challenge. I hope everything is okay over there, that you are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a comment down below, I will gladly read them all. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.